Hello everyone, we're talking to Aries. What's going on with my good old Aries these days? How are y'all been doing? Now Aries, let's go ahead and do a reading for you. Let's see what's going on in your energy. What can you expect? Because I'm telling you, we got it going on, the next 5 days. What's the energy going to be like for the next 5 days for my good old Aries? And my newcomers, what it do? Did y'all miss me? I know y'all thought I was gone, but I've been busy, baby. Loving my life. You got to love life. Keep loving your life, because that's what's going to get you. It says balance spirituality and practicality around the full moon of Pisces. So you need to balance your this next 5 days. It's time to balance your energy, where you spend it at, what time you do. It says take time to breathe out and anticipate moon. It's time to take time to breathe out. And what else? Let's get a couple more. And it says step out of your comfort zone on your north node. You're in your north node, so you need to step out of your comfort zone. And be bold and make the first move on the Carnian moon. Some people need to be bold. It's time for you to be bold and make the first move. And there's also a thing called what do you need to remove under the waxing moon. Okay, so something you need to remove. Okay, so you don't want to face it. You don't want to deal with it. You over there in your feelings. I don't want to deal with removing nobody. See, I've been going through that. People have been trying to play with my emotions. But what do you need to release? What needs to be released, Aries, that you have not done that's holding you back? What needs to be released? What needs to be released, Aries? What do you need to release? What do Aries need to release this week? Okay, now Aries, you need to release all this being in your comfort zone, clinging on. You're clinging on and trying to be in comfort zone. You don't want to face, you want to, something about this, your seeds are going to sprout in spring. So you need to stop clinging on to things that no longer serve you and take self-care about yourself. Start loving yourself and show yourself self-care. It's going to hurt, even though you got to get out of your comfort zone and something's going to feel unpleasant, but you need to release that, whatever's holding you back, because there's things that's trying to keep you back, keep you back, and you don't have to do that. What else we need to know? Okay, that's going on here, and that you need to know. What else you need to know this week? What else is going down the next 5 days allegedly? Give me some messages here. What else we need to know, Aries? Because Aries, you need to know. There's something about a white man allegedly. Okay? And something about could be Susan. Somebody could be named Susan too that's involved in this allegedly. Names come out, but it's allegedly. It said pay attention to the signs. You've probably been seeing 11-11, 3-3-3, 2-2-2. You need to pay attention. Someone named Mariah here. Receptivity. Somebody needs to be more receptive. It's time to be more receptive to situations. Show more, be more listener. Sometimes listening don't hurt nobody. Somebody could born in 2001. Okay, there's a karmic lover that has a third party lesson that they're learning. Okay, there's a karmic lover that may have a third party and they're learning this lesson. The truths are scared to let the truth to come out. This person they learning that the truth got to come up. They come out. They didn't want it to come out. It's in the reverse, but it says focus your eye for, somebody focus their eye on you, and they're frustrated right now. They're too encouraged, in they're encouraging in the summer. Somebody here, it says love sometimes can be a real drama. Watch out. Stay on the right path. God, ask God to cover you. Stay on the right path, because love can be straight drama, because you got to heal that sexual healing. It's like magic to your soul, and you got to heal that. Your Uncle Gene here. What up, Uncle Gene? I thank you for showing up. That's my uncle. that says somebody need rent money is what's going on here. This soul singer man need rent money. Somebody's going to be needing rent money allegedly. But see, as they pick up a feather, they're going to be, something is going to unbind this person. A spell was broken as you picked up a feather. Some spell was broken as you picked up this feather. A main female. It says do better. Stop stealing. It's time for you to do better and stop stealing. That's what they're trying to tell somebody, because they didn't want to believe that this person is someone is they didn't want to believe in this healer. They were stealing from a healer from the past. Somebody was stealing from a teacher. And they needed to live passionately and be in harmony. You know, somebody named Anthony could be their first name. They were stealing from you, you know, and could be Clint. Clint could be involved. You know, there's some stars in here. You know, Clint Eastwood and Anthony Hopkins could be something allegedly. I don't know what that is. See, they self-believe and hard work. They don't want to believe in hard work would be success. They don't like that. It says, I'm in jail and I'm leaving you everything, the land, the house, and everything. It says, I am in love with you. Watch, you know, I watch you. Somebody watch you and they're in love with you, and they said they're leaving you everything. Head games need to be, it was done on you. Somebody was doing head games on this person. They said yes or no, but it was, somebody know yes, they were doing head games on this twin flame in the past. Okay, allegedly. Somebody was doing head games and playing games, and it's back in November, somebody was doing that. They said they were playing a lot of head games on somebody, okay? It says it's something about broken bones due to injury, due to a fall inside or outside the house. So you need to be cautious. Also, one car can catch on fire. So be careful, allegedly. There's some things can go on because karma's real. I don't care how you avoid it. It's going to hit somebody. Now, let's see in the crime cards. They want me to do that. What's going on? What do they need to watch out? What's going on with Aries right now? Now, Aries, someone put you in the smoke. There's someone trying to put you in the smoke, Aries. They put magic on you. They're doing magic on you, but you knew that. And someone is pregnant, and they don't want you to find out that they may have a baby, may be pregnant, but they were doing magic, okay? And they wanted to use you for the power supply. So somebody was doing SEX magic, and you know, and stuff. So somebody was playing in that SEX magic, and stuff is starting to go crazy. Somebody's been playing somebody you know or somebody around you, and they wanted to set a fire to you. And they wanted to do this in the tunnel. You know, somebody here is being mind controlled to cause you hell. So if you see somebody acting out of ordinary, they might be, don't want you to know that they're pregnant. And they want to use you for the power supply because they were playing in that stick. So somebody was playing in magic. And so basically, and they have the crime of passion. They've done this to a lot of people, allegedly. Somebody's been doing the crime of passion to a lot of people. And they was in their ego. And, you know, there's justice coming for that, okay? Somebody tried to do magic on you. There's an earth sign that could be involved in this that is in the mountains right now. And someone here is wanting to go to these parties, and they meeting up, okay? So they're meeting up about this. So they're doing, you know, they're doing all this called magic on everybody, and you need to rebuke that. Just keep going and know. And somebody's running away in this meeting. They want to run away. That's what's hidden. Somebody's running away because they want to cover up what they done wrong in this neighborhood. They don't want to face what they done when they was doing this SEX magic on you and stuff, allegedly. Somebody on the inside, and this person was on the road with it, you know, and the devil, you know, they were serving the devil. They don't want nobody to know that the devil wanted to trap you, okay? So they wanted to make you commit suicide, allegedly. So you need to watch out with your feelings, but they're shining light because I call justice and judgment on that. So somebody was trying to mess with your chakra chakra, and they're not going to be able to get in. They wanted to bind and switch destinies with you. So be on the lookout, and they know you're sitting over there, so they're trying to hurt this male to do it on drugs and poison. So watch out, because they're using love against you to cause a car accident, and they were all on board. But I call justice and judgment. Let it not happen. Like, share, and subscribe.